Bonjour! Welcome back to the restaurant du Chef Victoire. We got rave reviews for our menu last week, serving up specials of 6 and 0. Looking forward to serving up more of the same delicious slate of winners this week. This is week 15 in the NFL. Allons-y! Match numero 1. This is the Dallas Cowboys traveling to Florida to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Cowboys are favored by 4.5 points and a total of 47.5. Dallas comes in with some real injury concerns. Offensive line, secondaries, they're all banged up. They also have a textbook look-ahead spot to the Eagles next week with the division on the line. Trevor Lawrence, this master chef for Jacksonville, has been better, especially against zone defenses. Dallas has a top 3 defensive zone scheme in the NFL. Jacksonville has got to be a bit rejuvenated. The fact that Tennessee is leaking water, bringing them back in play for the division. Jacksonville has played a number of close games, and I like getting this number here. Give me Jacksonville plus 4 and the hook. Match numero 2. The Detroit Lions to New York to play the Jets. Detroit favored by 1, total of 44.5. Really excited for this matchup of the elite units. The offense of the Lions and the defense of the Jets. Both très magnifique. I think it might come down to the other less heralded groups. I give the Jets offense a slight edge against an improving but still underwhelming Lions defense. This is cold weather, il fait froid. It's at home, chez New York. Jared Goff on the road outdoors. I like this spot for the New York Jets plus 1. Next, this is a Saturday matchup. Miami, the Dolphins at Buffalo. Buffalo favored by 7 points, total of 43.5. Buffalo is getting healthier in the secondary, and the Niners and Chargers, the last 2 opponents of Miami, have laid a blueprint of how to play this Dolphins passing attack. I think there's a pretty decent chance that we see even more of this wintry mix at Ralph Wilson Stadium, and if the wind comes in, even better. Both teams keep it close to the vest. Try to avoid the mistakes. We are going under 43.5. Match numero 4, the Cardinals de Arizona to the Mile High City for the Broncos of Denver. Denver favored by 2.5 points, 36.5 is the total. The Cardinals are 11-4 against the spread in their last 15 away from home. Brett Ripion, 57.3% career completion percentage with just 3 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Denver has lost 5 in a row, 5 in a row. I just can't take a sinking ship with a bad captain as a moneyline favorite in the NFL. In Colt McCoy, we trust. Mon Dieu, Arizona plus 2.5. Match numero 5. The New York Football Giants at Washington. Washington favored by 4.5. 40.5 is the over-under. This is a December divisional game with 2 teams who know each other very, very well. Je connais ça. Perception is that Washington is plus offensively, but statistical metrics say otherwise. Washington is 27th in offensive DVOA, while the G-Men are 14th. Daniel Jones in his career as an underdog associant a 7.5 or less is 11-1. 11-1. He's 14-5 overall, 14-5 as a road dog, including 3-1 this season. To flip it up, we have a classic bounce back spot for the Giants. Underdogs of a loss of 20 or more points this year are 11-4, 11-4 against the spread. Most important game of the season for both teams, and I just don't see how it isn't. New York Giants plus 4.5. Finalement, en Monday nuit, Los Angeles Rams with avec Baker Mayfield to Lambeau Field with the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers minus 6.5, 39.5. It all one of these jumping for joy because of 3 good Baker Mayfield minutes. I prefer instead the candle maker. I'm happy to back the other direction. Green Bay is a top 10 defense against the pass. Green Bay is 7-1 in its last 8 games against the Rams and 8-0 against the spread. Coming off a bye, it's time for one final push for Aaron Rodgers, le capitaine, for the postseason to lead his team. I'll take Green Bay minus 6.5. So, mes garçons et mademoiselles, those are the picks for week 6 here in the NFL. Good luck, and may you find your victoires. Bon appetit! You know, most chefs don't make good football betters. They think the stakes are too high. I got my start on Top Chef Australia. I made this wonderful lemon meringue pie. The audience cheered. I was very surprised. Usually the Australian crowds boo meringue. One of my friends asked me if I ever served a steak raw. I said, sure, but it's rare. You hear about the sushi chef who couldn't get rid of a buzzing noise. It was a bee. Hey, bring the eggs over here. Oh, only one? Oh, that's enough. Must avoid litigious litigation from the sous chef. Mon père was an epileptic chef. They called him a Caesar salad maker. That pastry chef is giving me the crepes. Many chefs start their own restaurants. The entrepreneurs. What did the fries, gravy, and cheese say to the chef? Why are they putting us together? I can't make 100 cakes in one day. That's a high-risk situation. Sometimes at the gas station, I put snails in my gas tank. It makes escargot. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Mon ami receives a Nobel Prize for his chickpea recipe. After he died, it was post-hummus.